1503 2BS Gold. Clear Minded for Life is a program that is running through primary schools and preschools in our local area and beyond at the moment. And we have co-founder of Clear Minded for Life, Dakotah Bradshaw, in the studio with us now. Dakotah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sarah.
Thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Clear Minded for Life, what actually is that?
Well, Clear Minded for Life is a program running in primary schools and schools in the area, or actually all throughout different places in Australia. It's a program based on science that teaches children to use their breath to clear their minds, enabling greater focus inside and outside of the classroom.
How important is it that it is based on scientific facts?
Quite significant, because then we can explain to the children that it is based on science, so it's more meaningful to them. And we actually show them in different ways how it's based on science. For instance, we might show them that sitting up maximises the oxygen in their bodies and their brains, and that is a scientific fact. We talk about the neural pathways and different componentry of the brain. And the neural pathways, we explain to them, they're like roadways of thoughts in our brains. And when we have certain thoughts, we're building up that roadway. So it actually gives them, based on the science, actually gives them a greater responsibility and understanding of what is happening in their bodies when they are using the techniques and they're calm.
You yourself are a teacher. Did you find that working in schools there was a need for a program such as this?
Look, I've been a relief teacher for over 15 years in different schools in different parts of Australia. And during that time, I just saw the ever-increasing busyness of the school. The responsibility from the teachers with the curriculum, with testing, assessment, the children under a lot of just really busy days and exams, lots of things happening in their lives. And over that 15 years, I saw that increasing to the stage where it's just like, what can someone do about this? You know, what can we do to assist these children and the teachers? But independently, my colleague Vicky had been, also co-founder, had been teaching the breathing techniques in Sydney schools for a few years. And we got together a couple of years ago. We both had a similar dream for the children. And we developed a program called Clear Minded for Life that we could take into more schools. And that is the program based on the science of how we learn. We also created that program around the New South Wales Wellbeing Education document so that it was supported within the school.
Oh, wonderful. What kind of an impact has it had on schools at the moment?
We're getting some great feedback from both schools, teachers and parents. There are some statistics that we are compiling with regards to feedback from different schools, which is very encouraging for the techniques. Children tell us that they love it. Each time we go to their class, the hands are up. Can we do this breath? Can we do that technique? They share their stories about how they're using the techniques, and they're taking them home, sharing them with their families, and they're having a lot of fun. The teachers who are involved, because they sit with us in that session that we run in the classroom, and they are very chilled by the end of it, and they say they will tell us that it's a really special time for them because their lives, their day is very busy, extremely busy, and it's a moment for them to calm their thoughts, take in some oxygen, a few deep breaths, and it's great for them.
I was lucky enough to see you in action at Bathurst West Public School throughout the week this week, and it's just amazing seeing that some of the children hadn't learnt it for almost a term and they still remembered everything that you had already taught them.
Oh, they remember. That's because the techniques are just so fun, easy, simple. Yeah. The names are fun names like ribbon breath and rainbow breath and things like that. So the children can relate to them very easily and they don't forget. Yeah. Even showing them one technique once and they remember it.
Oh, wonderful. And quite an exciting day coming up next Tuesday, the 22nd of August, a worldwide day. What does that involve?
We'd like to bring a greater awareness of the benefits of the techniques that Clear Minded for Life teaches. And so what we're doing, we are inviting schools. Well, this is actually happening worldwide. So between New Zealand, Australia, USA and a few other places, we're offering 15 minutes of the techniques in the classroom. We're offering to come into the school and share some of those with the students, The teachers of Clear Minded for Life may be working elsewhere on those days, so they're actually going to share the techniques in their workplaces, which might be a business, it might be a nursing home or a hospital. So they're going to be involved in that as well. It is predominantly for the schools, but other areas will also receive that information. And then those who are actually, the adults sharing the techniques are then going to be able to say, well, look, I wonder if those are available for my child and my child's school. So it just increases that awareness of the Clear Minded for Life techniques.
And I think it's such a great opportunity to spread that word and have more people knowing about it. Dakotah, thank you so much for your time this afternoon, and we'll look forward to catching up next time.
Thank you. Thanks, Sarah.
Not a problem at all. Dakotah Bradshaw in the studio with us there, co-founder of Clear Minded for Life. If you would like any more information about what Clear Minded for Life is about all worldwide next Tuesday, the 22nd of August, you can have a look on the website clearmindedforlife.org, or there is a Facebook page, Clear Minded for Life. This 1503 2BS Gold.